Hey, I have to really appreciate the courage of that young girl right there. Like, this is my opportunity.
Caitlin Clark's arrival at the Indiana Fever has done more than just shake things up. It's sparked a movement. With her electric scoring, razor-sharp instincts, and clutch plays, Clark's impact is undeniable. But it's not just fans who are hyped. Top free agents across the league are taking notice too. What's drawing them in? They're ready to spill the truth on what it's like to play with this rising star and why Clark just might be the piece that turns Indiana from underdog to unstoppable. Ready to hear how these free agents plan to change the game alongside Clark? Let's dive in. Number 10, Tina Charles.
Let's say the WNBA seems to be having a massive moment right now. Would you say it's never been bigger than it is right now?
Yeah, I mean, the energy that we're getting, the reception, the eyes that we're getting on us, it's amazing. And it's just because of that new generation that's coming in.
Tina Charles is a legend, plain and simple. With her MVP title, All-Star selections, and unmatched presence on the court, Charles has done it all, except win a championship ring. Even now, averaging 16.6 points and 7.6 rebounds, Charles remains a dominant force. Imagine her joining Indiana, guiding rookies like Clark and Boston through the highs and lows of a grueling season. Charles's influence goes beyond stats. Her mentorship would be invaluable for a team on the rise. If she came to Indiana, it would send a message to the rest of the league. The Fever are ready to contend. Number 9, Satou Sabally.
Obviously, it's annoying because there were way too many Caitlin fans, and I heard it. But like, it just kudos because it's amazing to see so many people in women's basketball jerseys. It's amazing to see the excitement.
At just 25 years old, Satou Sabally is already establishing herself as a powerhouse. Known for her versatile skill set, Sabally can make an impact on offense and defense alike. Her recent season was a breakout, where she averaged 19.4 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 4.5 assists, proving her readiness for a starring role. The Fever have a unique connection to Sabally. She recently signed with WME Sports, the same agency representing Aaliyah Boston. Adding even more excitement is Indiana's new GM, Amber Cox, who previously worked with Sabally and might be able to bring her on board. The idea of Sabally pairing with Boston in the front court has fans buzzing. With Boston's physical play in the paint and Sabally's shooting range and defensive versatility, they could form one of the league's most dynamic young front courts. Sabally's admiration for Indiana's passionate fans could be the final push she needs to join a team with big ambitions. Number 8, Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell has been more than a player for the Fever. She's been their heart.
I blame Caitlin. But I think it's a really great opportunity for us to kind of like present, who we are as a team. And I think that the work that the class that came in, the draft class that came in, did a really good job of like putting ourselves on the pedestal to be known, to be seen. And I think that we can utilize that and tie that in with the game. And I think that for us, it's obviously a really good thing to see all these people here, but we try to keep the main thing. But I will be honest and say this, the most people I've seen consecutively. So I'm excited about where it's going. Shout out to Caitlin.
After 7 seasons, she's become a staple, known for her relentless scoring and reliability. But with her status as an unrestricted free agent, Mitchell's future is uncertain. The idea of teaming up with Caitlin Clark might be the key to keeping her in Indiana, creating a backcourt that could dominate the WNBA. Mitchell's consistency is no joke. She averaged 19.2 points per game last season, regularly scoring over 20 points in games. Her quick release and ability to drain three-pointers make her a constant threat. Paired with Clark's playmaking skills, Mitchell could help the Fever become a nightmare for any opponent. Indiana has the chance to keep her with a supermax contract, signaling their commitment to building a winning team. Fans are hopeful that Mitchell's bond with Clark will keep her in Indiana, helping to elevate the Fever to contender status. Number 7. Nneka Ogwumike.
Down! Wally! I miss you! You're gonna be amazing. Hurry up. Yeah,
Imagine the boost Indiana could get by adding a player of Nneka Ogwumike's caliber. A 9-time All-Star and former MVP, Ogwumike is one of the WNBA's most respected players. Her experience alone would be invaluable, bringing skill and championship insight to the team. In the 2024 season, she delivered a solid performance with averages of 16.6 points, 7.6 rebounds, and 2.3 assists, along with a sharp 40% shooting from beyond the arc. Versatile enough to play both power forward and center, Ogwumike would mesh well with Aaliyah Boston, forming a powerful front-court duo capable of bringing toughness on both ends. Ogwumike has also shown admiration for Caitlin Clark, acknowledging Clark's influence in the sport. Joining Indiana, where Clark is creating her own buzz, could give Ogwumike another reason to consider the Fever as her next team. She'd be a leader both on and off the court, guiding Indiana's younger players toward a potential championship. Number 6. Kelsey Plum.
To talk about Asia Wilson, she complimented not just what she does on the floor, but the kind of person she is.
Yeah, for certain. A better person than a player even, as Plum has the up and under go in.
Kelsey Plum, one of the WNBA's best shooters, might be the missing piece for Indiana. Known for her impressive three-point shooting, 41.4% from beyond the arc in 2023, Plum can stretch defenses, creating more space for Clark and Mitchell to work their magic. With the Las Vegas Aces facing salary cap issues, Plum could be seeking a new team, and Indiana might be her ideal landing spot. The idea of Plum and Clark playing side by side is exciting. Plum's experience as a champion with the Aces would bring a winning mentality to the Fever, something invaluable for a young team on the rise. Her sharp shooting from the perimeter would force opponents to spread out, making Indiana's offense even more dangerous. The potential chemistry between Plum and Clark, built on mutual respect and admiration, could create a seamless partnership, turning the Fever's offense into one of the most explosive in the league. Number 5. Erica Wheeler.
Williams bricks it. Clark another rebound. Tosses ahead. Wheeler extra feed. Oh, that was pretty. Plus the foul.
Erica Wheeler's story is one for the books. From going undrafted to becoming an all-star MVP, her journey embodies resilience. Wheeler knows the Fever inside and out, making her return more than just sentimental. She'd bring familiarity, experience, and undeniable loyalty. Her connection to the fans is unbreakable. And while her contract might be a point of negotiation, Wheeler's impact on the court is hard to deny. She's got that Indiana spirit and could be the glue that binds this team together, giving them both stability and drive as they climb toward a championship. Number 4. Kia Nurse.
Where do the good boys go to hide away?
Kia Nurse's story is one of grit and perseverance. After an ACL injury took her out in 2022, most players would have felt the weight. But Nurse? She didn't let it hold her back. By 2023, she returned with a career-high 48% effective field goal percentage, proving she was stronger than ever. Her years with Canada's national team gave her the kind of leadership teams crave, making her a perfect fit for Indiana. And with her three-point shooting, she'd stretch defenses, opening up the floor for teammates. Imagine Caitlin Clark finding Nurse on the perimeter. Defenders wouldn't stand a chance. Nurse's veteran experience in shooting would add a critical layer to Indiana's lineup, giving them that playoff-ready depth they've been searching for. Number 3. Odyssey Sims.
To McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter.
Odyssey Sims is no stranger to overcoming challenges. In 2024, she joined the Dallas Wings on a hardship contract, yet ended up averaging 17.2 points per game. This wasn't just survival, it was a statement. Sims has an undeniable chemistry with players like Clark, and her scoring and playmaking would take pressure off her teammates. Her high level of respect for players like Caitlin Clark shows her genuine appreciation for the next generation. but she's got plenty to offer herself. Sims is a relentless competitor, the kind who can change the tempo of a game in an instant. For a team looking to go far, Sims brings both hunger and skill, a combination that could elevate Indiana's backcourt to new heights. Number 2. Tammy Fagbenley.
Kelsey Timmy reference, stop wasting.
Tammy Fagbenley isn't flashy, but she's effective. Injuries limited her to just 22 games in the 2024 season, but each time she was on the court, her defensive impact was clear. Her stability in the paint and defensive presence boosted the Fever's defensive rating, highlighting her value as a defensive anchor. Tammy's influence and commitment to the team haven't gone unnoticed. Indiana is keen on bringing her back. If she can stay healthy, she could be the foundation of Indiana's defense, turning it into a true asset. Her dedication to improvement on both ends of the court makes her the kind of player who could help Indiana reach their championship goals. Number 1. Gabby Williams.
Get their little man off the basket because they were on 0 this quarter. Repair to Williams. She's got to put it up, and it's good, and that's the Williams.
Gabby Williams isn't just a name in the WNBA, she's a defensive game changer. Known for her unbreakable energy and versatility, she's one of the league's top defenders. Although her 2024 WNBA season was cut short to just 12 games due to overseas commitments, her impact was impossible to ignore. And while playing for Team France in the 2024 Paris Olympics, she didn't just participate, she led her team to a silver medal. Williams' defensive skill and newly sharpened offensive game have gained the attention of scouts worldwide, making her an asset any team would want. For the Indiana Fever, adding Williams would mean a stronger defensive core. Her approach fits perfectly with Indiana's vision for a more solid defensive identity, and her versatility on the court would allow Indiana to confidently face any opponent lineup. With these potential additions, the Indiana Fever are stepping out of transition and into transformation. Clark has brought new life to the team, turning them into a destination for top talent. Each player brings a unique strength, from scoring to leadership to experience. Combined, they'd make the Fever a well-rounded powerhouse team, ready to take on any challenger. The Fever aren't just aiming for the playoffs, they're building a team that could make history. For fans, this is the journey they've been waiting for. From underdogs to champions, Indiana's future is shining, and the Fever are poised to rise to the challenge. And that's a wrap on our top free agents who could make the Indiana Fever a force to be reckoned with. Caitlin Clark has ignited something special, and with the right teammates by her side, this team could go from rising underdogs to title contenders in no time. So, what do you think? Which of these players would you love to see join the Fever? Or maybe you have a sleeper pick that could make all the difference. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insider WNBA coverage. Let's keep the Fever's fire burning. See you in the next video.